Hello, this will be my video on how to draw the 6-inch ruler so we can cut it out on the laser cutter. The first thing you're going to want to do is open up your laser template file. If you don't have one, please refer to a previous video I have put up on how to set up your laser template file. This is just a template, so every time we use this, we immediately want to save over the top of it. And in this case, I'm going to save this as a 6-inch ruler. You guys are going to want to do this in your H drive right here. And I'm going to click Save. I already have one, but I will replace it. And now this is my laser template, but it's my 6-inch ruler file. So now I want to draw everything inside of this white rectangle. Remember, this is our cutting bed, so anything that fits in this rectangle will fit into the laser cutter. The first thing I'm going to do is lay out my rectangle. I'm going to do that on the cut layer. So anywhere inside here, I'm going to do REC for rectangle. I'm just going to click here in the middle. And then personally, I like to hit D for dimension. And I'm going to do, it's going to be a 6-inch ruler by 1-inch ruler. And then you have to click on what corner, what area you want to go. So move it up to the right and click. So this will be the size of my ruler. Now I got to put all the incremental tick marks on there to represent the 1/8 and 3/8 and so on inches. You don't have to do this, but I did already lay out I'll put this on my 0 layer. These are for the 16th of an inch marks. I want the vertical line to be an 1/8 inch tall, 1/8 inch mark, a 1/4 inch tall. And as my increments get larger, my line height gets larger as well. All right. So I'm going to put those on my engrave layer. This was already created on my engrave layer. And I'll do my 1-inch tick marks first. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to do L for line. I'm going to go up. And I'm going to go up 0.625, and that's my 1-inch line. I'm then going to offset this line 1 inch. I'm going to select object to offset, and instead of just offsetting it once, I'm going to click where it says multiple or type in the letter M, and as what that allows me to do, I can then move my cursor over here and click 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 until I have all my lines. I don't need this one, and I don't need this one. All right. I'm now going to do my 1/2 inch lines that are 1/2 inch tall, staying on my blue layer. I'm going to click right here, and I'm going to go up 0.5. I'm going to offset 0.5. I'm going to click on my line. I'm going to hit M for multiple, and I'm going to click, 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 click. And I'm going to keep doing that until I have all my lines. Then I kind of go back in here and clean them up. I'm going to repeat this process for all of these. And this needs to be 3/8 of an inch, so 0.375. Offset 0.25. Select my line, M for multiple, move my cursor. This is getting very repetitive, but if you guys can think of a better way to go ahead and lay this out, I will take any advice. That's my 1/4 inch. My 1/8 inch line should be a 1/4 inch tall. Click here. 0.25. This is an 1/8 of an inch, so I'm going to offset 0.125. This will be a lot of clicks. And M for multiple. And I'm just going to start clicking away. Awkward silence, always good. Alright, put in a few extra, And my last increment is this 16th inch increment. That's going to be an 1/8 inch tall. 1/16 of an inch, so that's 0.125 tall. My offset is going to be 0.0625. I'm going to select it, M for multiple, and here we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. I'm sure there's some copy and paste method I could probably use to make this faster, but that's all right. All right, E for erase, select, select, and select. All right, now I'm going to put the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 on here. So I'm going to go ahead and type in the word text. I'm just going to go right up here. Height is 0.2. It's probably going to be okay. Probably going to be okay. Oh, that might be a little tall. Yeah, let's change that. I'm going to type in text. Let's first change to go to my text layer. I found that a text layer that is white actually works better, so I'm going to change this. All right, let's go text. How about start point here? Height, I'm going to change to, how about an 1/8 of an inch, 0.125. Angle 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to do another, oops. I'm going to do another text because I have to put my name on here. And this height, I'm going to do half of that, 0.0625. And I'm going to come on, computer. All right, it's back. Text, start point here, height 0.0625. Start here, and I'm going to put Colin Denny. I'm going to go ahead and move these numbers around to get them a little more accurate. Nothing, just get them close to those lines. I'm not going to be. There we go. And I'm going to move this one as well. All right. Lastly, is what we did here, we offset it. So I have underneath this line, there's a ton of little lines. And what the laser cutter is going to do, it's going to cut that, well, 5, 6, 7 times, whatever number of lines are there. And so we do not want that. There's a command called overkill. And we're going to go all and hit enter. And as what this does, this optimizes segments. It combines collinear objects that partially overlap. That's really the one we want. We'll go and leave them all checked. All right, and now I shouldn't have any lines on top of lines. Therefore, my laser cutter will go for it nice and smooth. That's our video. Here are the increments if you want to write them down. You do not need this at all. Everything else should be set up correctly. We should be ready to cut.